Hi, it's Alan here. I wanted to talk a bit about back pain. Oh, you know, because I suffered 20 years ago, like pretty bad. But you can fix it. I did. But there's two things you need to know. First of all, what is important to understand is that we were never designed, or we never evolved to walk on two legs. We've evolved from a four-legged animal. And if you look at our body, just this skeleton, you'll see that from the pelvis up, most of our body weight is from the pelvis up, and that's all being supported by that thin column of bones. Now, that backbone was not designed to support well over 3/4 of our body weight. It wasn't designed. And if you look at all four-legged mammals, like this horse, all the backbone does is tow the rear end along. It doesn't support anything. And all mammals are four-legged. I mean, even the apes are getting a little bit like us. The gorillas, look, the gorillas, they can walk on two legs, but they're a little bit ungainly. But on full fours, they're rapid. They can run pretty good on all fours. They're clumsy on two legs. And we evolved from a four-legged animal. We're not supposed to be on two legs. Okay, we get away with it. It's not that much of a problem if you look after yourself. So, the second thing is how to fix it. Now, what you've got to realize is, again, look at the backbone itself, and you see the lower half, the lumbar region, curves into the front, so that this bit curves in. Okay, but we spend most of our time bent. When you think about it, driving to work, you're sitting. If you're in an office job, you're sitting all day. Even if you're doing some sort of repair work or manual labour, you're very often bent over something, a bench or your work plate, your work area. When you get home, you want to relax, you sit down in a comfy chair, watch TV, you're bent again. You sit down to eat dinner, you're bent. Breakfast, bent. All the time. 95% of the time, we are curved forward, which you're not supposed to be. Now, I don't know whether you realise that all of our joints need to be moved continuously. Well, not continuously, but they need to be exercised, just to remain supple and usable. And any joint, if it's not moved to its extreme now and again, it will seize up. And that's what happens to the back. We're predominantly like this, and the lumbar vertebrae tend to lose their mobility. And then one day you do something and it forces it into the seized position and creates inflammation and terrible pain. So it's simple enough. You just have to exercise or stretch or, get this position only for a couple of minutes a day. So what I've been doing now for 20 years, is in the morning when I wake up, before I get out of bed, I rest my elbows on the pillow, put my chin in my hands so that it forces my back like that. And when I go to bed at night, I do the same. And that's all I do. and my back pain is fixed. We must exercise like that, just stretching our spine. In fact, you can buy several things. You can buy this back stretcher, whatever you might call it, from Amazon. You can use that, or just do as I suggest. And I hope I hope that you can fix yours. Most of the time, 95% of people can fix it. And I mean, the thing is, I know that it's bad because you realise that they reckon it is the biggest reason, the most common reason for absenteeism at work. People going all sick for back pain. That's not helping anybody, is it? And you won't, you know, nobody likes pain, and it just makes you miserable. But if you do that, no problem. Problem solved. You've just got to understand how we're made and what movement we need to do just to keep the spine supple. And if you keep the spine supple, you won't have any problem. Anyway, thanks for watching, and do me a favour, please. Like and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything, and there is no comeback to you. You won't be bothered. It's a lot of the stuff I do, YouTube doesn't want to show because it's a bit political. So help me out if you can, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.
Gonna make you feel good.